India, unlike China, which for most of its history remarkably is a centralized state with a civil service that operates over the entire width of, not quite modern China, but certainly the central Han heartlands. India, in contrast, is, with rare exceptions, as you say, a fractured multiplicity of different kingdoms. There are brief moments during the Mauryans, under Ashoka, again under Chandragupta and the Guptas, again under the Delhi Sultanate, and once again, finally, under the Mughals, when a lot of India is united. But it's moments. In general, it's disunited. And when the famous Chinese monk Xuanzang comes over, he, according to his rights, enters India at Jalalabad, which is now in Afghanistan. He says, I'm entering India, a region of 70 countries.
Oh,
So he regards it as a very clearly defined region, not as a political unit, but as a region. From the time of Alexander the Great, he arrives in what's now Pakistan, and he meets all these holy men in Taxila. They sound actually like Jains rather than Hindus because they're naked, which sounds like a Digambara Jain. But whatever they were, they give a very clear definition of India, which is one that the British get given 1,000 years later or 2,000 years later. That India is bounded on one side by the Indus, on the other side by the Ganges, and on the third, on the south side by the sea. And that's in the Mahabharata as the extent of the lands of Bharata. So that definition of the geographical spread of India is pretty consistent. And there's a very clear image of India as a united holy land, but it's very rarely one political unit.